Today we're talking about congenital muscular torticollis. Today we're talking about congenital muscular torticollis, and this is in response to a question that came in to me. Now, here's the question. I'm going to read it. My baby, 7 months old, has neck torticollis and has flathead syndrome. She's not rolling on her belly and can't sit up independently and is not crawling. I'm worried. Can you make a video on this? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make two videos, actually. I'm going to make one video about torticollis, and then another day I'm going to make another video about flathead syndrome because it's way too much to unpack all at once. So I'm going to step back and show you a baby that I have. This is not a live baby. This is a baby doll. And here is the baby. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift baby's neck towards one side so that you get an understanding of what torticollis actually is, what it looks like, and how you name it, because that's very important. Without knowing what side torticollis your baby has, it doesn't make any sense to start stretching your baby. So I'm going to show you how to identify the type of torticollis that your baby has, and then we're going to move forward, and I'm going to show you a couple of positioning techniques and then some stretching techniques that you can use for your baby to help with torticollis. Now, we're going to pretend like this baby has a left side torticollis. Here's what goes on with torticollis. With torticollis, your baby head will be tilted to one side, but the neck will be rotated in the opposite direction. So this is what it looks like. If your baby has left side torticollis, her head will be tilted towards her left side. So this is what baby would typically look like, and she will be rotated in the opposite direction. So you'll have baby kind of looking off towards her right side, but the neck will be tilted to the left side, and baby's head will be rotated in the opposite direction. Now, this is the important part. Keep this part in mind. The torticollis is named for the tilt. So if your baby head is tilted towards her left side, she has left side torticollis. So forget about which side your baby is looking and just focus on the tilt. That's the important part. Once you identify what side your baby's head is tilted towards, then you can go ahead and actively start to stretch the baby. So we said this baby has left side torticollis, so she's tilted towards her left side and she's rotated towards her right side. I'm not going to repeat that anymore. I think we've beaten that horse to death. So here's how you do one of my favorite stretches, which is called the football hold. We said baby has left side torticollis, so her head is bent towards her neck is bent towards her left side, which means that her left ear is down towards her left shoulder. So let's go ahead and stretch that particular baby who has torticollis towards her left side. So baby is tilted towards her left side like this. Here's what I want you to do. Take whole baby up facing away from your body in front of you. Take your right hand, baby has left side torticollis, so her head is tilted towards her left side. Hold baby sideways across the front of your body with the torticollis, the side that's tilted, kind of bent downwards towards that side. And then take your opposite hand. So I'm using my right hand. I'm passing my right hand in between baby's legs, coming up across her body, and I'm holding down that left shoulder because I don't want, when I start stretching her neck this way, I don't want the shoulder to hike up as baby tries to cheat. So this is the way you hold your baby. Take your right hand, hold down baby's left shoulder, and then take your other arm, your left arm, put it under baby's neck like this so the baby's head is cradled in your hand, in your arm, and just hold baby. You support baby this way. Now, notice what is automatically happening as I hold baby. Baby's right ear should be trying to touch her right shoulder as baby comes like this. As you let baby's body hang down and you're holding and supporting baby, this is what should be happening. Baby's right ear is trying to touch her right shoulder. And now what you're doing is you're stretching the left sternocleidomastoid muscle. And I'm bringing baby up. I'm moving my hands just so you can see you're holding down baby's left shoulder. Baby's head is tilted up in this way so that baby's right ear is touching baby's right shoulder, or as close as you can get in this position without baby screaming and carrying on. This should be a gentle stretch. I like this position because baby is up against your body. You can give baby a hug. You can rock baby side to side. You can sing to baby and be able to help baby to manage through the stretch and be able to maintain this stretch for about 30 to 60 seconds. As you're stretching baby and baby gets comfortable in the stretch, you can stand up, rock baby, like I said. You can walk around with baby, let baby hold your finger. You could use your hand, use one hand to rub baby's head, comfort baby as you're holding baby in the position and doing the football stretch, and try to do it for as long as you can. So that is the how to do the stretch. And now I'm going to show you a couple of videos where I'm working with some babies and I'm showing them how to go ahead and do the do the stretch and be able to maintain the stretch. Now I'm going to show you how to work on the rotational component of the stretch. One of them is a simple just repositioning of your baby using your baby's natural environment, using things like toys or the television. So here I have a little one and I have him on his bed, and he typically likes to turn his head towards one side. He likes to turn his head towards his right side. He has a left side torticollis, which means he rotates his head towards his right side. So the first thing I did was I repositioned him and I put him, I'm holding him in my right hand so that my face is off towards his left side, so that if he wants to make eye contact with me, he would have to turn his head towards his left side, rotate his head towards his left side. I also positioned him where the television is on his left side, so that when he wants to watch TV, he kind of has to rotate his head towards his non-favorite side. So this is the side he normally likes to turn his head to. You can see the tension pulling him towards his right, but the TV is on his left side, and so I'm cueing him to watch the TV. I have his favorite show on, and I'm gently rocking him side front to back, and I'm actually holding his head and turning his head towards his non-favorite side. And so this is one way that you can do some repositioning in your baby's room, in your baby's natural environment, to cue your baby to be able to go ahead and start just turning their head towards their non-favorite side. And this is a way of working on the rotational component. You can see he's beginning to resist me. After a while, your baby will get tired of being in the side that they don't typically like to hold their head towards, and you notice him, he's going back towards that other side, and that's where I stopped the video. The next video I'm going to show you is what's called a lying neck stretch for torticollis. Here you can see this baby had some tightness on his left side. This baby has left side torticollis, and notice I'm positioning my body over on the right side of his body. I'm gently holding down his left shoulder with my right hand. I have my right hand across his body. I'm actually pinning him down to the ground, and with my forearm across his body, and I am holding down his left shoulder. I'm using my left hand on the left side of the bottom of his head, and I'm cupping his head, and I'm gently shifting his right ear towards his right shoulder. Now watch what happens as I go ahead and execute the stretch with him. I'm talking to him, I'm engaging with him, I have him close to my body. If you watch his hands, you can see the legs start to kick. Watch his hands as he starts to try to resist the stretch. I have him pinned down, but notice what I'm doing with my thumbs here. I am comforting him, I am rubbing him, I'm singing to him, I'm making all kinds of silly little jokes to him, and I'm talking with him as I'm continuing to stretch. You can see his legs curling up as he's feeling the stretch, and he's beginning to resist a little bit, but he's loving some of the silly stuff that I'm saying to him, and I'm engaging with him. I have my face close to him. Notice the proximity. We're making eye contact. I'm talking to him. You can see that leg kicking as he's feeling the stretch, but he is comfortable, and I'm trying to extend the stretch as long as I possibly can as I am going ahead and stretching him and continuing to stretch. You can see him beginning to relax as I'm rubbing his head, as I'm comforting him and talking to him, and he is continuing to continue with the stretch and engage the stretch. Once it gets too much, you can stop, let baby take a break, and then go ahead and start the stretch again as you let baby. You see I repositioned him. Now, the next stretch I'm going to show you is a stretch called the football stretch. This is another one where I have baby. This baby has a left side torticollis, so I'm positioning him. I have my right hand coming in between his leg. I am holding down his left shoulder so that I can stretch his left neck muscle. And here you can see I'm rocking him side to side, and as I reposition that neck, notice where his right ear is touching his right shoulder as I'm doing this stretch. Again, I'm gradually rocking him side to side. I'm slowly rocking him side to side, and I have his left shoulder held down as I'm stretching him. This is me stretching a baby. I am demonstrating the stretch on the opposite side. So this baby, I'm demonstrating this as if this baby has a right side torticollis, and so you can see I have passed my left hand in between his legs. I'm holding down his right shoulder with my left hand. I'm cradling his head in my right arm, and so I'm gently rocking him side to side as I'm stretching. The left ear is going to be able to coming up, touching the left shoulder as I'm going ahead and I'm stretching him. You can see I'm repositioning him as needed, and I'm gradually stretching him. So those are a couple of different ways that you can use to stretch your baby's torticollis. It all depends on what side torticollis your baby has. And so as your baby continues to stretch, your baby will get used to stretching on the tight side and be more comfortable with you stretching and being able to extend how long you stretch your baby. And so these are a couple of different exercises that you can practice with your little one and go ahead and stretch your baby's torticollis. All right. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below, and I will make a video just for you. All right. So that is how to stretch a baby who has congenital muscular torticollis. It was a positioning technique along with a couple of stretches that you can use to help your baby overcome torticollis. Okay. I will see you in the